Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm doing more rotation-proof Future Standard 2025 deck videos, and today we're diving into a deck that actually is at the top of the standings quite often for the current standard format, and that's Azorius Control. This deck is actually going to lose some key pieces to it once rotation happens. Namely, probably the top card for the deck is Wandering Emperor. That's going to be going away. Crucial card for making the Azorius Control deck work. Also, Memory Deluge, that's going to be rotating out, and March of Otherworldly Light, which is actually a really nice, timely card to use for as little as one white mana against your opponent's threats. Then it's going to lose the utility lands of Ottawa, Soaring City, and Aganjo, Seat of the Empire. So all those cards are going away, and that leaves several holes in the deck. And so what I've explored with it is the rotation-proof version, and some of the cards that I substituted in for those ones that are rotating out. Added 2 copies of the Eternal Wanderer. Decent card for being able to blink some of your stuff or your opponent's threats off the battlefield. Can make a 2/2 double striking samurai creature token, and it has a pseudo board wipe for its -4, where you choose a creature that each player controls, and each player sacrifices all creatures that were not chosen this way. This is pretty good for clearing the board and maybe just choosing one of your opponent's weakest or worst creatures to leave on the battlefield. And they also have 2 copies of Jace, the Perfected Mind. Pretty good for stalling your opponent and milling them out if you need to. Then we have Tishana's Tidebinder. This is already in the Azorius Control deck, but I decided to keep it in there. I went with 2 copies that could really only fit 2. That's due to the fact with the other cards that I have in the deck, but it's pretty helpful for countering activated or triggered abilities and negating creatures, planeswalker, or an artifact that your opponents control. We have the Temporary Lockdown, a good early game board wipe. I added 2 copies of No Witness to kind of take the spot of some of the cards that are leaving, and it fits in nicely where the Wandering Emperor's mana value slot was. And then we also have 3 copies of Sunfall. So the deck's actually running more board wipes than probably the previous version of the Azorius Control. 3 Lockdown, 3 Sunfall, and 2 No Witness, and then the pseudo board wipes with the Eternal Wanderer. And then to take the place of the Memory Deluge, I put in Impulse. I found that this is better than just blindly drawing cards like Quick Study, for example. That's the 3 mana blue instant that lets you draw 2 cards at instant speed. But I found at the 2 mana slot, Impulse is a little bit better due to the fact that you can look at the top 4 cards of your library and then choose a card and put it into your hand. The selection value of looking at the 4 cards seems to be a little bit more powerful. And it's similar to Memory Deluge in that sense. Then, of course, it's got the Deduce, 4 copies of Get Lost, since the March of Otherworldly Light is going away. Get Lost is probably the best removal I've found for white. Of course, the 4 copies of 3 Steps Ahead. Pretty useful if you need to make a copy of the Tishana's Tidebinder, counter a spell, or draw cards and discard a card. And then we round out the deck with 26 land, 2 Merrics to create some win conditions for you, 2 Demolition Field. These are pretty key for taking out your opponent's manlands or their Cavern of Souls. If they happen to have those, this helps get rid of those. We got 4 Seachrome Coast, 4 Restless Anchorage, good to have as another win condition for you. Then we have the Meticulous Archive, definitely helpful in the mid to late game to help you sift through your deck to make sure your draws are optimal and get rid of a dead draw that might be coming up. Then we have a Darkheart Waste, and then Islands and some Plains. So that's the deck. It's definitely different. Tried to fill the holes for the stuff that was leaving, but it seems to be performing pretty well. So we can go ahead and give it a shot on the ladder there. But before we do, just a quick reminder, if you're liking the Future Standard videos I'm doing and you want to stay up to date with all the new builds that I'm putting out there, make sure to subscribe to my channel. You'll get notified when I post a new video. And then hit that like button if you like the video. That definitely helps me out there. So that's the deck. Let's go ahead and hop on the ladder and see if we can rack up some wins with this deck. Alrighty. Yeah, we can keep this. we'll do that. We'll go ahead and pass. This looks like a crime deck. Interesting. Yeah, we'll let that resolve. We'll do an impulse at the end of the turn. Alrighty. I think we'll take that temporary lockdown. This will buy us a little bit of time. Oh. Too soon on my part.
You cannot win. Become subdued. Hesitate to accept the truth.
All right.
You can be made to obey.
Hate your life. Ward 2. Huh. Alright. We'll pass. Might have to do some creative blocking here. Buy us some time. Oh. I think I'll counter that. Gonna leave Jace exposed, but
This calculates.
there we go. We want that sunfall. That's where the digging for this from the impulse really pays off. All right. I think we'll take the 3 steps ahead there. We'll pass. So 9 damage, possibly. Let's see here. Pass to blocking. Block the champion of the parish. Take 3. And we'll deduce. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and sunfall there. All right. So we're in a good spot now. counter that. And here we go. Oh, it doesn't get the counters. Duh. That was a mistake. Darn it. Okay, well, made that mistake at the end there, but we're glad to get the victory. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep this. Ooh, we're playing pirates? That could be interesting. We'll pass. Oh no, we might be playing the Simic deck there. And we'll take the damage. Full impulse. Oh, I did deduce some. Grabbed the wrong card. Got a good one though. Not going to complain there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pass here. We'll counter that. That thing's pretty crazy. Alright. I think I'll go ahead and pass there. Sure. That's fine. Now we'll go ahead and utilize the blue token here, because we're going to do temporary lockdown next. Alright. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, we'll try it again next turn. Ouch. Okay, now we'll give this a shot here. We'll count that. They gonna cast it? Nope. Oh, now they will. Okay. That gives us a little bit of time. Getting into a bouncing war here. Kind of crazy. Alrighty. Play this. That'll leave some mana open for Deduce and Impulse. Or do we just get rid of everything they've got? I think we'll go ahead and Sunfall there. Alright. Checklist archive. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. We'll draw off of it. All right, nice. We'll take that one. Huh. Yeah, we can keep this. We have some early plays here. Got some good mana. Nice. Oh yeah, we'll keep that. Okay, Tidebind. Interesting. No, can't cast anything, so we'll just go ahead and play the Restless Anchorage. Alright. Chrome Coast. We'll go ahead and do Jace.
I'll take note of all your failures. Become subdued.
Alright. Let's do that. This guy's gonna get crazy.
Heal.
Now we'll go ahead and pass. Alrighty, let's see what we have here. We'll let him deal the damage to Jace.
You don't understand what's important.
Wow, we're getting a lot of land now. However, we might be able to recover here if we can resolve this Sunfall.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
They know it's coming, so let's see if we can resolve it. Nope. Worth a shot. Okay.
Become subdued.
All right, let's see if we can resolve the Wandering Emperor or the Eternal Wanderer. Yeah, sweet.
I'll help any way I can.
And we'll go ahead and
Make room.
there we go.
Move elsewhere.
All right. All right. Well, we'll just keep it coming.
You can be made to obey.
I think this will be You live because I allow it.
All right. Let's see if we can turn the corner here. I think we'll blink Aclazats out.
Have a nice trip.
Hey, we'll take that. We were just turning the corner there, too. Nice. Alrighty, so we're on the play here. Interesting hand. I think we can keep it. Got some good land here. No more lies. It'll buy us a little bit of time. Let's see how it goes. There we go. All right. But past that there. Bronco, huh? Let's go ahead and counter that. Duress. Now help yourself there. Take any of those. We'll pass. Let's see. Get an impulse here. And we'll take the no more lies. And then we'll exile this guy. Another good showing by impulse there. We'll go ahead and pass. Alright, let's try it again. Might not have the same luck, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, darn it. We'll take Jace, though. Yeah, we'll keep that, because we need to be able to cast the Wanderer, or the Eternal Wanderer. Which we'll do a full cast for Jace.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the facts.
We'll mill him a little bit here.
I will clear your mind.
Gonna have to ditch the archive. Hey, look at that. Another one. Yeah, we'll keep the Tidebinder. Gonna try and hold the investigator at bay.
Become subdued.
We'll pass. That's pretty good. Go ahead and block with the Restless Anchorage. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and Sunfall here. And I think we'll mill them so we can draw a card.
The data requires scrutiny.
Ouch. I'm gonna have to get rid of Deduce. Alrighty. I think we'll go ahead and make that guy smaller. We'll cast the Emperor. Create a
I've made
token.
it just in time. Show them the edge of your blade.
Nice.
The knowledge we acquired is still valuable.
Alrighty. Okay. Got another Jace. That's good. This guy's pretty big though.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah. Go ahead and recast Jace.
I've already read your thoughts. You won't stop. You can be made to obey.
We'll pass. Oh. Definitely got to counter that. Let's see, what do they have? They have 8 in their graveyard. Let's do 5 on Jace. Have them mill 15.
I pull one,
That'll give us
and your entire mind unravels.
some strength for next time
Show
when we
them
use
the
his
edge of
middle
your
ability.
blade.
We can draw 3 cards. Go ahead and activate the Anchorage and go ahead and attack. And we'll pass. Want to keep mana up for the Tidebinder just in case. Ah, boy. Might be able to hold that thing off for a turn. That's about it. Go ahead and activate the incubator.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
All right. We'll go ahead and activate the Eternal Wanderer. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah.
We'll finish this later. We can win this together.
And we'll pass. I'm going to counter that. It'll hold them off for one turn. Ah, bummer. Ooh, yeah. This actually does more harm to me than to them. We'll definitely use Jace to shut down Lisa.
Heal.
Let's see here. Play that. Nice. Okay. We'll pass. So they're going to get some big stuff now. Okay. We'll draw here. All right, let's see. I think we gotta do it. Let's see. Gonna mill them so we can draw draw some cards.
We can improve.
There we go. We got our Get Lost as well. That'll help us. Let's go ahead and reset the game. And then, let's see. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. And we'll go ahead and get rid of the Virtue of Persistence now. Like that, and then pass the turn. Okay, coming out is for 9. Not really too concerned about it just yet. So we'll activate the incubator token. We'll block the big one. Jace is gonna have to go bye-bye.
I will iterate on my performance.
Alright, another one of those. Use that to make the anchorage bigger. Sweet. And we'll end the turn. Get some snacks. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll go ahead and make a merits token. Alrighty, then we'll go ahead and knock the sentinel out. And attack for the win. Hard fought game. That's fun though. Yeah, we'll keep this. A solid opening start. Looks like we're playing an artifact deck. No, don't want that. Good thing we have these temporary lockdown. Hey, they said no thanks. We don't want to play you. Alrighty, so that was the Azorius Control deck there. Went 5-0 in the 5 games. I'll take it there. That very last game against the Azorius Artifact deck where they just scooped. I'll take it. We just got done with a really long, grueling game against the Golgari deck in round 4, which was a good showing for our deck. We were able to come back and overcome their Virtue of Persistence that would have taken over the game. We were able to dig into the Get Lost at the right time and destroy it. So that was good, and overcame some shaky play in the first 2 games, and we were able to get those wins there, which is kind of nice, and it shows the power of the deck. And then also able to turn the corner a bit in game 3. It seemed like we were losing that game, and then we started to come back, and then eventually we took over the game after enough board wipes, and they just got sick of it and conceded. So Azorius Control is still going to be strong in the new standard. It's got enough tools to compete, so we'll see how it goes there. Definitely feel the absence of the Wandering Emperor not being there, and that's something to take into consideration, but there's been some good substitutes for it, and we showed that in the decks here. I'm really impressed with Impulse. I think it was a nice replacement for a Memory Deluge. It's cheaper. You still, at least for the initial casting of it, you're still able to dig into 4 cards and look at them and put 1 into your hand. That's kind of like the initial casting of Memory Deluge, where you can look at the top 4 and get 2 cards. Now, Memory Deluge is better in the flashback cost, but I think for 2 mana, I'm not going to complain. I thought Impulse, it really helped us in some of those games, letting us dig 4 cards deep into the deck to get answers that we needed to deal with our opponent's threats. So I was pretty happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link for the deck list in the video description if you want to try it out, play it, and see if it's something you like for you control deck lovers out there. This is pretty fun. This is pretty much absolute control there, and fun way to play. But I think that'll do it for the Azorius Control deck here. I'll be back again soon with more future standard rotation-proof decks. But until next time, everybody, we'll see you then. Take care.